Example 4, multiplying complex numbers. So it's just like multiplying if it was an x, it's just an I. The only difference is if you ever see an I squared, we need to simplify that to be -1. So there's a few extra simplifying steps here. So 2i times 3, we're going to distribute this in, and 2i times -5i. So 2i times 3 is 6i, because 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times -5 makes -10. But I have 2i, so that makes that I squared. Remember I said a minute ago that if we have I squared, that means it needs to be -1. So I'm going to rewrite the 6i minus 10. But because I squared equals -1, that I squared, I'm going to change that to a -1. And I'm going to simplify this. So 6i, -10 times -1 is a +10. But anytime in this section, I always need to write it as a plus bi, my real part first. And that 10 is my real. So 10 plus the 6i. So there's no more I squared because it changes to -1. And we have to keep simplifying. Okay, B. Very similar, except this time there's more to distribute, or in this case, we're going to FOIL. So 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times -3i is -15i. -6i times 4 is -24i. -6 times -3 makes a +18, and there's 2 i's, so I squared. So we're going to combine like terms right here in the middle, because they both have an I. So bring down our 20. And then we have -15 minus 24, and that makes -39i. Plus our 18. But hold on, we've got I squared, and I squared equals -1. So instead of I squared, I'm going to write -1. So now we have 20 minus 39i. 18 times -1 makes -18. Combine like terms again. So we've got 20 and -18, they're both reals. So 20 minus 18 is 2 minus our 39i. C. It's another FOIL. So 7 times 7 is 49. 7 times -2i is -14i. 2i times 7 is a +14i. And 2i times -2i makes -4i squared. Combine the middle two, because they both have a regular I. So we have 49. That makes 0 minus 4i squared. But remember, I squared is really -1. So 49 minus 4 times -1. -4 times -1 is +4, so 49 plus 4. And 49 plus 4 is 53. So 53 is our answer there. We have no more i's because they canceled, and I squared changed to -1. Now D. We just have 6i times 6i. 6 times 6 is 36, and I times I is I squared. But remember, I squared is -1, so 36 times -1. 36 times -1 is -36. And that one is done. Try these two on your own.